FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Washington Commanders. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, this defense for the Commanders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Levis throwing again on second down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. But you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and to be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Levis sets up to throw here. Flush to his right. Wisely will throw that one away.
Well, first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. First and 10, it's Levis. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. Levis back to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw, it's Levis. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. George Pickens, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Howell and the Commanders come up now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down in the yard. Throwing here, Howell. They'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for Washington. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like?
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and a run by Robinson. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On first down, Hell. And he rifles one incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Howell to throw. Complete, it's Dodson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Howell now to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Vikings 14, Commanders 7.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Vikings 26-yard line.
Here's Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, 26 yards. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points going on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he works his way forward for about 4 after the midfield strike. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Levis now on 1st and 10. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Levis. Flushed out right. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Levis to throw it. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. Over the middle, complete to Addison. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Levis. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
4th down, Levis. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. A 2nd down throw from Levis. And this is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense. And the defense's number 1 goal is to throw that tackle off.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Levis looking to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. George Pickens with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust them.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First and 10, it's Levis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Levis back to throw. Complete on a deep ball.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first two throws hasn't been going up. They're trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The one final shot before the half. Here's Levis. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And
that's caught inside the 30. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. A give up the middle to Gibson. And able to work his way down to the 16. And now they're in the hurry-up. Once more, Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up third down.
Now try to pick it up on third. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Caught out left side by Robinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 now. Back to throw, it's Levis. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Levis to throw once more. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Levis sets up to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 1st down, how to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Addison hauls it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 45-yard line.
And Howell will throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And it will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A give to Gibson running right. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Levis now on 2nd down. Now he's loose again. There he goes again. Touchdown, Vikings. George Pickens, 72 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
We watching the same game? Come on, bad call. Get off the field, ref. What's going on this drive? I feel it. Step up. They got nothing from side of the fence. Let's get juice. Get clear. We have
Second down, Howell back to pass. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Levis to throw it. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Levis. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing here, Howell. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Off play action. It's Howell. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Howell now to throw it. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Vikings.
Back to throw, Howell. Well, this will be caught by Mooney. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd and 2. Here's Howell, eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Levis. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. Pass complete, it's Hockenson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Levis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Levis to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And it's called Tompkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing now, here's Levis. That's going to be caught by Pickens. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here now, 2nd and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. One final try here for Will Levis. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So for the Commanders, it's a win here.